This is that 73 Deluxe Reverb, and I forgot that the owner wanted the front panel fixed here, where this lip is just slightly bent up. You can just see that. Can you see that? So let's get started on that. First, I'm going to remove all the knobs and all the nuts holding the jacks and pots in place. And then I'll take off the lamp at the other end. I'm going to leave this one in place. It's loose, but I'm going to leave it in place until I get the lamp holder at the other end, so this isn't flapping around and maybe getting bent up even more. Ta-da! All right, this last nut remaining. Last washer. And the entire panel lifts straight out. You can see that bend there. And it's got some dust on it. We'll take care of both those things. First, I'm going to give the front of the chassis a bit of a clean. Nothing crazy, just our old standby isopropyl alcohol on a paper towel. If there's any corrosion or dirt, I'd use WD-40 instead. And I won't be using isopropyl on the panel itself. That can really react, the film on it can really react to alcohol like this. You'd think it's just metal, but there's a plastic sheeting over that metal, so it'll just get some WD-40 to clean it. All right, once that dries, I know it's clean. Good surface. Now this is the real high-tech part. I've got this thin piece of aluminum, the faceplate, beneath this relatively thick steel ruler, on top of a thicker sheet of steel, and both the ruler and the sheet of steel beneath have a larger surface area than where I'm clamping, and I'm going to apply 2 C-clamps. Get them really tight, and this is just going to push that bend out of that part of the faceplate because it has nowhere else to go. And then I'll just keep working through different areas. Let's see what this got us. Got it straight here. Now I need to work on this bend right here. Just going to work back and forth in that area because I can only clamp so much at once. I don't have a big press like you'd have at a machine shop. But then again, I do this 2 or 3 times a year. I don't need a big press. I use these 2 smaller steel blocks to do some smaller tight spots once I have it almost all the way flat. Just little places where they're just little curves that are a little bit trickier to get with the larger pieces. And I have the paper towel cushioning the face, so the face of the panel doesn't get damaged in this process. After about 10 minutes of careful clamping, making sure not to create any problems, it's almost entirely flat now, and it will look flat in the amp once it's clamped against the chassis with the nuts and stuff. So this is a good result. All right, all flush again. Looks good. You'd never know that was bent. I'm not going to put all the other hardware back in place yet. I want to clean behind where the pots make contact with the back of the chassis and all that stuff, and same for the switches. But I have this nut and the pilot lamp in place, so the panel's got to stay where I want it, and no more bends. It's a great Radiohead album, not a good thing on your amp. Thanks for watching.